All right, so let's break down what a next-gen firewall is and why it's so different from the traditional ones.
First, we'll cover the old-school problem, then a much smarter solution. We'll follow a data packet and see how it all works.
Here's the core issue. Modern apps are designed to be sneaky, making older firewalls basically blind.
So, to cope, companies just started bolting on extra tools, kind of like security band-aids. But that just created a mess. It was expensive, slow, and none of the tools actually talk to each other.
Yeah, clearly just piling on more tools isn't the right answer. We need something more unified.
And that's where the next-generation firewall, or NGFW, comes in. It's built for the internet of today.
Its whole philosophy is different. It focuses on what matters: the apps, the users, and the actual content.
To really get how it works, let's follow a single packet of data on its journey through the firewall.
Every new connection gets a really thorough, multi-step inspection to see if it's safe to let through.
The first big check is App ID. It figures out what the application really is, like Skype or YouTube.
And it's smart. It uses a bunch of different techniques to nail the ID, even if the app's hiding.
Okay, once it knows the app, Content ID dives in and inspects the actual data for any malicious stuff. Think of it as antivirus, anti-spyware, and vulnerability protection all working together in one single pass.
So with all this inspection power, how do you manage all the rules without going crazy?
You do it with security zones. Just think of them as logical buckets for your network, like trust and untrust.
There are 4 main types, but Layer 3 is the one you'll see most often, since it handles routing.
Now here's a critical point. How do you make changes? Because one wrong click on a live firewall is bad.
Well, these use a safe 3-step process. You make your changes in a sort of draft mode first.
This is a lifesaver. You can review and verify everything before it affects your live network.
So really, the big takeaway here is you get all these advanced features packed into one powerful box.
It gives you this amazing visibility and control without having to juggle a bunch of different systems.
And maybe the best part? It does all this deep inspection at high speed so your network doesn't slow to a crawl.
So now you know what's in the box. How does this kind of intelligent controller change the security game?